Fashola to MC Oluomo obey court order. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. As APC gives INEC 24 hours ultimatum to declare breakdown of PVCs collected. Barely 3 days to the presidential election, Minister of Works and Housing Babachide Raji Fashola has asked the chairman of Lagos State Parks Management Committee, Museleyo Akinsaye, popularly known as MC Oluomo, to obey the court order that restrained him from distributing electoral materials in the upcoming elections. Speaking on the court order stopping the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, from engaging the services of Akinsaye to distribute election materials in the state pending the hearing and determination of a suit filed by the Labour Party and 5 others. Fashola said, and I quote, "I think by now from my own public service records where I stand on the rule of law is no longer a matter for debate. I have been a public servant for 21 years and it is not what I say now that matters or what I do. It is a consistency of my conduct. I see that some sections of the media have tried to suggest that I was inviting certain authority to act in defiance in the court order. For me, there is no choice between the rule of law and my life. My life really means nothing if it is not lived with the rule of law. This is what protects all of us." So anybody who is faced with an order of a court, whether it be INEC, whether it be anybody, is bound to comply. Whether you like the court order or not, if you do not like the court order, the rule has been set down from centuries ago that you must go back to the same court to say, "I am challenging this order." The person to whom the order is made should simply comply. There is no choice. It is the rule of law or nothing. In another development, the ruling All Progressive Congress has asked the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to provide a breakdown of the total number of permanent voters' cards collected by Nigerians. Director of Election Planning and Monitoring Directorate of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, Fashola, made a request on Tuesday while addressing a press conference in Abuja. The minister declared that the commission must make the information available before close of work on Tuesday or not later than 24 hours after. Fashola noted that these become necessary for the sake of credibility of election results and integrity of the process. "We have been acquainted with how many people registered, but we do not have the numbers of how many people collected PVCs, and that is a very important task. And I think I speak the minds of all the parties by saying how many people collected PVCs, the breakdown of PVCs collection per state and per local government, and to every unit of electoral activity that INEC can provide the information. We think it is a very important piece of information that will help INEC reinforce the credibility of the exercise that it is undertaken," Fashola noted. Speaking further in a question and answer session, the minister emphasized that the piece of information the party is requesting for is critical to closing its planning and projections for the elections. "As I said to you earlier, at every point in time, INEC has largely, especially through my learned friend Festus Okoye, always acquainted us what has happened, the voter registration, when this will start. We even attended the simulation exercise with the BVAs. If they have been consistent with providing all of that data, how many did this, how many did that, I think that it is only logical that we know how many have collected, and that is the context in which we're asking for it. Because we are the Election Planning Monitoring Directorate, we have all of the data, we have all of the other data, but we do not have that data. It is the crucially missing data to close our planning and projections. So, we ask that data be made available in the shortest possible time, hopefully not later than the close of business today, or certainly not later than 24 hours from now," he said. Speaking on the party's preparation for the poll, the former Lagos State Governor said the Directorate has set up a situation room to monitor the election progress in real time and has also trained its polling agents across the nation. "Our situation room is up and running, as you're probably aware. We have been busy with the planning, we have prepared, we have trained agents, as you know. We have trained people that we asked to go and train people in their state. Today we responded to an invitation to visit Vote Data Center set up by YIAGA. We have gone to see what they have, and as I joked with them, they will not be the only one monitoring the election. Our operations are much more larger than theirs. Other than that, we are busy planning. Our candidate is also busy campaigning. He's in Lagos at the moment. We remain very, very optimistic that we are certain of victory in the elections. He noted that the enthusiasm from the party agents and supporters is encouraging. What we hear from them is not whether they get the money or not, whether they get the fall or not. They are going to work for the All Progressive Congress. They are going to deliver Asiwaju and all our candidates, and the issues of money does not matter. Okay, no problem. I love the way the former Lagos State Governor, the person of BLG, that's the current Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola. I love the way he's coming out to say it is supposed to be the rule of law. But how I so wish that those in government has proven to the people or have taught the people that this is how it is supposed to be. Because we all know that this sitting administration, or permit me to use the sitting government, has not shown that the court is supreme. It is only in Nigeria that we have 3 arms of government, which is the executive, legislature, and the judiciary. Yes, the executive have its powers, but it also, the legislature and the judiciary also have their own powers as well. Meaning they can also say this thing stand, and it does, but it is only in Nigeria, a lawless country as ours, a place where there is no rule of law. That is when you see the presidents and they're disobeying court orders, which is not supposed to be so. Now, let me leave us with this particular scenario. I read this particular news article about one, but I don't know, but I know that person holds a very important position in the UK. I think it was a secretary kind of position in the UK, and she made a tiny little mistake. Like something very minor that we do in this part of the world. This kind of mistake, they cannot use it to fire you. But do you know that she resigned? She made that mistake before people that is her superiors will step in and say, you know what to do. She has already tendered a resignation letter. The law is law. There is no, I used to think that, what can we do about, no. You are going, the law has said, you will go. Sincerely, I wish we at this point, or maybe our leaders have actually, they said that, what's it called? How do I put it now? Our leaders would have been in a better position to show us. But alas, they are doing the opposite. Courts go talk, then go do their own. And it's not supposed to. And then we want the same people to come and, obey court orders when you yourself has actually disobeyed the others. So do you see why there's going to be a clash? It's a serious matter. He must obey court order. Who gave monkey banana to chop? Who is MC Oluomo in a serious matter like this? God bless Fashola. This is not their matter. This is not about the matter of blood money, but the entire state of Nigeria. I'm telling you. In fact, it is something that is not even supposed to be spoken about. As court don't talk, go on safe. Nobody's supposed to even come out and be repeating it to avoid any super story. I'm telling you. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.